Imagine a crisp autumn day in a picturesque historic town. The air is still, the sun is bright, and tourists meander through the quaint streets unaware of the horror that is about to unfold. This was April 28, 1996 in Port Arthur, Tasmania, Australia, a day that would forever be etched in the nation's memory for all the wrong reasons. On that fateful day, a lone gunman unleashed a wave of terror upon the unsuspecting visitors and residents of this tranquil location. The brutal rampage resulted in the tragic loss of 35 lives, with another 23 individuals sustaining injuries. It was a scene of unimaginable devastation, the deadliest mass shooting in Australia's history, leaving a community shattered and a nation in deep mourning. The immediate aftermath of the Port Arthur massacre was marked by profound shock and grief. The tight-knit community of Port Arthur, with its history of resilience after past tragedies, found itself grappling with an unprecedented catastrophe. The nation mourned with them, and a collective sense of outrage and a demand for change began to rise across Australia. In the wake of this horrific event, the Australian government, led by Prime Minister John Howard, embarked on a mission to ensure such a tragedy would never be repeated. The response was swift and decisive. Within a mere 12 days, an extraordinary agreement was forged between the federal government and all state and territory leaders, resulting in the landmark National Firearms Agreement, NFA. This wasn't just a minor adjustment to existing laws. It was a radical overhaul of Australia's approach to firearms. The key pillars of this new policy included an outright ban on all semi-automatic rifles and semi-automatic and pump-action shotguns, with very limited exceptions for specific professional use. The establishment of a national firearms registry, making it possible to track gun ownership across the country. Significantly tightened licensing requirements, mandating a genuine reason for owning a firearm and excluding individuals deemed a risk. Self-defense was explicitly removed as a valid reason for owning most firearms. A mandatory 28-day cooling-off period for all gun purchases, allowing time for thorough background checks. A comprehensive government-funded buyback program that saw over 1 million prohibited firearms removed from circulation and destroyed, representing a substantial portion of the nation's gun stock at the time. The impact of these policy changes has been significant and widely debated globally. Factually, since the implementation of the NFA in 1996, Australia has not experienced any mass shooting event with 5 or more fatalities. Furthermore, statistical analysis suggests an accelerated decline in overall firearm-related deaths, including homicides and suicides, in the years following the reforms. The story of the Port Arthur massacre is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of gun violence. However,